Hey everybody, welcome back to the Traveling to Sea channel. Stop number 21 on our road trip 2025. This is our drive from Gatlinburg, Tennessee to Cherokee, North Carolina through the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. This is part of our Traveling to Sea road trip where we love to travel, love to share. Traveling's great on land, sea, and air. Come with us as we go and see together how much better our traveling can be. Our 2025 Traveling to Sea road trip went from Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee. 4 thumbs up. We enjoyed the whole trip. Stop number 18 was our drive in the Smoky Mountains National Park. There's 3 videos for that. Stop number 19, our dinner at Pizza Rio in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Check that video out. Stop number 20 was our breakfast at the Log Cabin Pancake House in Gatlinburg. After we left the Log Cabin Pancake House, we took our drive from Gatlinburg, Tennessee to Cherokee, North Carolina through the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And stop 22 will be Paul's Family Restaurant in Cherokee, North Carolina. That'll be the next video. Also, let me say that this trip was in June 2025. Since then, there was a rock slide that actually has shut down this road. It's temporarily closed till they can get that repaired, which will be sometime in October 2025. But this is what we experienced in June 2025, actually June 25th. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park headquarters is in Gatlinburg, Tennessee on the north side of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Here's a map of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. There's the park headquarters. We're going to start in Gatlinburg and we're going to go by the park headquarters in the Sugarland Visitor Center. We'll go to Newfound Gap, the Ockalufty Visitor Center, and Cherokee, North Carolina. It's a beautiful, beautiful drive. What are you going to see in this video? Well, an overview of the drive through the Great Smoky Mountains National Park from Gatlinburg, Tennessee to Cherokee, ratings and reviews, our experiences in June 2025, the park layout, what to see, videos and pictures along the way, and what will be the next video on Traveling to Sea. Well, I kind of told you it's going to be Paul's Restaurant in Cherokee. You can see that. But we'll show you how to find out how to keep up to date with what's happening on the Traveling to Sea channel, and also how to find other great videos on Traveling to Sea. Stop number 21, our drive through Gatlinburg, Tennessee to Cherokee, North Carolina. Let's get on with it. Well, website for Cherokee, and the links are in the description below, but here is Cherokee, North Carolina's website, and Cherokee is actually an Indian reservation. This explains about them. They are Cherokee. A lot of neat things to do. It's a great destination in its own right. You can stay there. Here's upcoming events, places to stay. They've got campgrounds, RV parks, and cabins and hotels. And look at the pictures here. It's a beautiful area there. Wonderful river runs right down through it. Very, very nice. Also on the website you can see here are all the attractions they've got. The Museum of the Cherokee People, the Ockalufty Indian Village, Walla Arts and Crafts, Under These Hills Drama, Sequoia National Golf Club, and even Harrah's Cherokee Casino Resort. A lot to see and do in Cherokee. TripAdvisor has a page here for Cherokee, North Carolina, tell you all about Cherokee. the things to do. And they've got their recommendations there on their webpage as well. And here you can see the things to do, places to stay, food. And you've already heard us talk about Paul's. They've got Navajo Indian fry bread. Love it there. Reviews from Google. What does Google have to say about Cherokee? Well, there you are. Things to know. Cherokee is a town on the reservation home of the Eastern Band of the Cherokee Nation in western North Carolina. At Oconaluftee Indian Village, the 18th century Cherokee lifestyles preserved via live demonstrations. In summer, at the outdoor Mountainside Theater, the drama Unto These Hills tells the tribal story. The nearby Great Smoky Mountains National Park features campgrounds and Appalachian hiking trails. Any Yelp reviews? Yelp lists some things to see and do in Cherokee. Facebook. There are several Facebook pages. There's not an official one for the tribe, but there are groups that you could join and find out about what's happening there in Cherokee. So what did we find on our drive? We're going to have some videos and pictures in this wonderful drive to the Smoky Mountains National Park. Now here's the map of the Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville area. And again, we stayed at Jack Huff Motor Lodge in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And the Sugarlands Visitor Center is right there, just as you enter the Smoky Mountains National Park. So on this drive, we're going to start in Gatlinburg. We're going to go by the Great Smoky Mountains National Park headquarters, the Sugarlands Visitor Center. Then we'll drive by the Chimney Tops Picnic Area and Newfound Gap in Koohai, the highest point in Tennessee, the Oconaluftee Visitor Center, part of the national park, and we'll end up in Cherokee, North Carolina. Beautiful drive all the way. We started with breakfast at the Log Cabin Pancake House. You can check that video out. Stop number 20, our wonderful breakfast at one of our favorites, the Log Cabin Pancake House. We left out of there. We drove down through Gatlinburg. There's the road right down from the Log Cabin Pancake House. Looking down into Gatlinburg, there's the Needle. As we approach the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, there is the park entrance. As we leave Gatlinburg, there's the famous park sign. Everybody wants to get their picture taken by that. The Sugarlands Visitor Center is right there, just as you enter the park. And here's a little map to show you Gatlinburg, the Sugarlands Visitor Center, Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. We've already got a video on that one. You can see Cades Cove and the Cades Cove Visitor Center. We've got a video on that. We're gonna get up to Klingman's Dome, which is Koohai. We'll go by that today. Elkmont, Tremont, wonderful areas. Not gonna be covered in this trip. We've been there before though. Really great areas. The Visitor Center, the Sugarlands Visitor Center, excellent starting point as you enter the park's North District. Learn about the park's plants and animals with natural history exhibits. Enjoy ranger-led programs conducted seasonally. Peruse the park bookstore and shop. Access public restrooms and drink vending machines are available. The back country permit office is there too. And also you can get your parking permit passes there if you want to get an annual pass, which we always do. We get an annual pass. So here is the facility there at the Sugarlands Visitor Center. There's the bookstore. They've got a lot there, but now we're on the road. We're heading off Beautiful Drive. As always, the scenery is just so fantastic. You can see the mountains there in the distance. Traffic is really not that bad this day, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. We get into some wooded areas here. You see this 35-mile-an-hour road here that's very well maintained highway. And this is the Chimneys picnic area, one of our favorite picnic areas. You'll remember we stopped there on the way through a couple days earlier. The Chimneys picnic area. Beautiful. Look at that. And the river's running right down through there. It's accessible. They've actually got areas the vans can pull right up, and handicap restroom facilities are right there. And it's not far from the Chimney Tops Trail, which is a very popular trail. We didn't stop at the Chimneys picnic area this time, but it's a great place to stop. Starting to see a little more traffic, but it's beautiful, beautiful drive. And we're climbing because Clingman's Dome, which is Kawohe, is now the new name. It's the highest point in Tennessee, and we're going to, and the Newfound Gap is a high point there as well, so we're climbing up to get the Newfound Gap. See, they've got pull-offs there where you can see the beautiful, beautiful views of those mountains. Beautiful all 4 seasons. It really is. This road, by the way, is not necessarily open year-round, depending on the weather. And the road up to Kawohe, formerly known as Clingman's Dome, that road is generally closed in the winter. There's another pull-off there. Beautiful, beautiful scenery, isn't it? Just absolutely gorgeous. Now we're approaching one of the many tunnels that we have on the trip, or on this drive, and here we go through the tunnel. Very well maintained. Park Service does a wonderful, wonderful job. And we're driving along, enjoying this wonderful scenery. Here is the Chimney Tops Trailhead here on the right. And you can see there is parking there. This is a popular trail, about 1.1 miles. Now we're coming up to this loop over. We're going to go through a tunnel and loop around, and it's because we're climbing. Now watch this. Here we go into the tunnel, and now we're climbing. We're going to climb up and up. And now we're going to loop right back over. And now we're on our way. Isn't that interesting? Never seen one of those anywhere else before. And we're enjoying this wonderful drive. scenery every moment. There's a pull-off. Lots of pull-offs along the way so you can enjoy it. You can see the river is right there along the road. So you can stop at those pull-offs and go down and enjoy yourself in the river. See the mountains in the distance, straight ahead. Some more pull-offs. Probably some short walking trails there. There's some pull-offs to the left. It is absolutely beautiful. Always enjoy our time with these drives. The sun is really shining this day. We're really enjoying our time. The sign said congested area ahead, and that's because it's an area where there are lots of pull-offs, some popular trails there. And we're coming up to Trailhead, and you can see the pull-offs, and it is indeed congested along here. This is the Alum Cave Trailhead, a trail take you to the Alum Cave. Very, very popular. You see all the parking along the side there. People out enjoying the day. Only park in designated parking areas. That's why they have these rocks along the road here to keep people from parking where they don't belong. There's parking there. You can see on the left side there's some parking. More parking there on the left side. We're driving along, enjoying our trip. And we're driving along on the Newfound Gap Road, gaining altitude, and a pull off. More mountains off there in the distance. More views of the mountains as we're getting closer and closer. There's a pull off there to the left. There's a waterfall back there. It's pretty. And now into another tunnel. All the tunnels very well maintained. Roadways very well maintained. Park Service again does a wonderful, wonderful job. More pull-offs. Enjoy these awesome views. Some motorcycles out and enjoying the day. Now here we are at Newfound Gap. We've made it to the top. Newfound Gap, the high point on this Newfound Gap Road. A beautiful stop here, a beautiful stop. Lots of parking here. It's a great place to stop. A lot of the tour buses stop here as well. Great restroom facilities. Awesome views right from here. Handicap accessible here as well. You can see the views right there just as we're pulling up. Newfound Gap. Kewohee, formerly Clingman's Dome, and Newfound Gap straddle the pinnacle of the Smokies, where an important high elevation pass connects the North Carolina and Tennessee sides of the park via Newfound Gap Road, US 441. The Appalachian Trail and other trails wind through spruce fir forest, and at the very top, via Kewohee Road, formerly Clingman's Dome Road, is a small visitor center and popular lookout tower providing panoramic view. Now look at those views. Look at that. This is a paved path here. You can take a wheelchair down here. See that? Paved path. That's the platform where Franklin Delano Roosevelt dedicated the park back in the 30s. This plaque is in commemoration of 50 years of excellence in conservation, restoration, and enjoyment. 1984 was 50 years after the park opened. Now you can see, and there's the restroom area down there. It's paved. Get down there too. And there's signs and information posted. And the Appalachian Trail actually comes right through here. And there is the sign of the North Carolina and Tennessee state lines. And the elevation there is 5,046 feet. And now we're ready to go, and we're going to go ahead and drive up to Kewohee. So here we go. We're going up to Kewohee, which is formerly known as Clingman's Dome, the highest point in Tennessee. And here's just a quick preview. That is the observation tower up on Kewohee, Clingman's Dome. Highest point in Tennessee. The views from up there are phenomenal. The hike up there, it's very steep. It's paved all the way, but it is very steep. Not for the tender-hearted. Now here's the drive to get up to the top of Kewohee, formerly known as Clingman's Dome. I've sped this up 4 times to get us there. So here's the drive to get up there, which is steep as well. And this road is closed in the wintertime. Very steep. This again is June 25th. We weren't expecting a lot of crowds. As you'll see, we did find a lot. But you can still enjoy the drive. Look at the beautiful views there as we drive, because we're winding up the side of Kewohee Mountain here. See, there's a pull off there. You can pull off and see. There's not a lot of traffic as we're driving up here. I have a funny story to share that Emily and I were up here with our family, her dad and other family, and we actually went up to Clingman's Dome, and it is quite a climb, and yet there's rocks that you can sit on along the way so you can rest. But we got all the way up there, enjoyed the view, and on the way down, the bottom opened up and it rained, the coldest rain I think I ever felt. And we were soaked to the bone. Very memorable. Very memorable. And it's fun. We laugh about it now. But can't think about Clingman's Dome without thinking about that day where we got caught in the rain. And her dad, by the way, he is in such shape, he made it to the top and back down before it rained, so he didn't get caught in the rain. We laugh about that too. But her brother, Emily and I, we were soaked to the bone. Here's a pull off here. You can see some beautiful views. We're still climbing. It's quite a drive just to get to the parking lot. There is a visitor center. That's a small one, but there is one up here, and there is restroom facilities. There's restroom facilities at the parking lot level, not up at the dome. If you need to use the restroom before you climb the trail. Well, we're back to normal speed, and you can see that traffic is all backed up. So we decided just to turn around and head back down. It is so crowded up on Clingman's Dome. Look at that. There's hardly a parking place anywhere. Amazing, isn't it? We're going to head on from here. The road back to Newfound Gap Road. We've already seen that, so I won't show you that. So we're just going to take Newfound Gap Road from here on to the Econo-Lefty Visitor Center. So here we go. We're heading back down. There's a scenic pull off here. We're going to pull off here and take a look, short look, at what we can see here. Awesome view. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. Just look how beautiful that is. Beautiful any time of the year. Okay, now we're heading on. There's more pull-offs and lots of scenic views along the way. And moving on, it's a beautiful drive. And here it says steep grade, use low gear, because we are losing altitude fast as we're heading into the valley where the Econo-Lefty Visitor Center is. There's another pull off. Look at those beautiful views. The drive alone is worth it. Beautiful views. See, traffic is picking up a little bit. 35 mile an hour posting again. Here we go. See, we're losing altitude. Beautiful views of the river off to the right, mountains in front of us. Another beautiful valley off to the right. And some nice tree shaded area. Beautiful. Coming up on the right here is Collins Creek picnic area. It's a nice picnic area. We've been down there before, but today we're just driving by. We're heading to Cherokee is what our plan is. And you can see there's some curvy roads ahead because we are coming down off the mountain here. You can see the mountains off to the left. Beautiful. Very nice drive, isn't it? Now in the wooded area. Now coming up on the right side You see the sign for the elk crossing. That's elk crossing. You know we're getting near the Econolofty Nature Center when you start seeing elk crossing signs, because the elk, they live all around this area. And now, coming up on the right is Mingus Mill, historic grist mill. And this operates from time to time. I saw on the National Park website that it's currently closed, but there's still a lot of nice walking area there. You can walk along the slough. It's very, very pretty. Now, here we are at last at the Econolofty Visitor Center. And there it is, the Econolofty Visitor Center. It has 1,103 reviews on TripAdvisor. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. It's a picture from the fall. There's the center, and behind it is a working farm. You can walk all through that. It's a great place for the kids. Awesome. And here's some elk. If you're there at the right time of day, you'll see some elk, I'll guarantee you. Awesome. So now, on to Cherokee. Here we go. It's a short drive from the Econolofty Visitor Center to Cherokee. Now we're coming into Cherokee right now, and there is the sign, and it's in their own language. It says, "Welcome to Cherokee Indian Reservation." They're in their own language as well. As you drive down through, there's all kinds of things going on in Cherokee, and we've went over their website and things in the beginning. So you know, they've got tubing going on, beautiful river down there, and just all kinds of things to see and do. If you were to cross that bridge there to the left, there's all kinds of shops and things down there. Just awesome. And you can see off to the right, a lot of different attractions, a lot of shops, and you can see there's a lot of people there taking advantage of those. And on the left is that beautiful river again. More shops, the river there along the left side. Lovely, some motels. There's a pancake house there. That's supposed to be really, really good. And coming up there on the right side, there's a Dairy Queen, lodges. But here's our destination right here, Paul's Family Restaurant, right there. And that's in our next video. So remember, we stayed in Gatlinburg, Tennessee is where we stayed. You could stay in Cherokee if you wanted to, but this is the Huff Motor Lodge. Great location right there in Gatlinburg. We don't get paid any royalties from this. This is just letting you know this is our favorite place. We stay there often. Now, there's some other places we've been, and it's very good. YouTube review on the Big Joe Malaya's World YouTube channel that really covers Huff Motor Lodge really, really well. So be sure to check that out on their YouTube channel. And Huff is very clean, and it's a fantastic value, a great location. It just truly is. So there's the what to do map of Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Sevierville, along with Cherokee and Townsend. There is a lot going on in that part of the world. It was handy from Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail, handy from Jack Huff Motor Lodge, but it's just very, very good location. And again, here it's a short walk to get to the village, which is in Gatlinburg, right there on the main street. So what to do, check out their website. It has a lot of great information, and check out Jack Huff's in the description below. So this has been our report of stop number 21, our drive from Gatlinburg, Tennessee to Cherokee, North Carolina through the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Part of our Traveling to Sea 2025 road trip from Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee. 4 thumbs up. We had a blast. See the links in the description below for the playlist. You can see the whole thing. And by the way, if you're going to be visiting coastal Mississippi, that's home for us, check out coastalmississippi.com. It'll tell you all about it. Also, check out our channel. We've got, for instance, top restaurants across the Mississippi Gulf Coast, community by community, from Louisiana to Alabama. And we have the top attractions across the Mississippi Gulf Coast as well, from Louisiana border to the Alabama border, including the Barrier Islands. And what is next to see on Traveling to Sea? Well, the way to find out is to like and subscribe and share the channel with others. Tell them about it. It'll help us out a lot. So see the links in the description below. And keep watching, keep traveling, enjoy life, God bless, and see you at stop number 22. God bless.